Hello Virgos, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your monthly tarot reading for December 2019. My lovely Virgo Sun, Moon, Risings, and my Virgo Venuses. I hope this message finds you well. I hope you guys have been good. Here we are at the last month of the decade, the last month of the year, and energies are big, things are shifting, things are really changing right now. So your energy feels very busy, and it feels like you guys are focusing on some more serious topics here, because on December 3rd we're going to start off talking about the astrology and then move into the tarot, guys. I also highly recommend watching your rising sign, especially for the month of December, as well as your moon sign. But December 3rd, we have Jupiter moving into Capricorn, into your 5th house. That's all about children, family, enjoyment, romance, and more serious ways, also even self-employment. And Jupiter, the planet of, luck, of learning, of growth, of all that good stuff there, it really magnifies everything to a critical point so that you can make some change, and it can bring in what you really want. It asks you to shift, asks you to work, asks you to change, and it really does test if you're ready for what you have been asking for, what you have been wanting in that area of your life. So December 10th, we have Mercury moving into Sagittarius, into your 4th house. So that's all about putting energy into your home, into discussions with family, friends, the closest people in your life. It's also great for entertaining at home as well. December 11th, 12th, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini in your 10th house. So it could be you going out more, bringing more meaning also into your life here. There's also a really positive outcome if you're willing to work, and you definitely are because you're a Virgo. So if you're willing to put in the effort, willing to get some work done, willing to do what needs to be done, you are coming into this way more positive place here, especially in terms of work and relationships. December 20th, 21st, we have Venus moving into Aquarius in your 6th house, which is also kind of a more day-to-day, daily routine kind of energy, work area. There could be some good news, and especially also regarding your health. You might be feeling really good, you might be coming across really well, and you might be looking to expand in terms of your health routines and how you eat, how you treat yourself every day. The December 22nd, we have the sun going into Capricorn in your 5th house, as well as on the 26th, we have the new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn, also in your 5th house. There's a lot of serious focus on marriage, on kids, on these legal documents, on maybe even new business, but also bringing a seriousness to romance. I would say also try to lighten it up and be joyful and have a good time as well. So let's see here, okay? All right. Virgos, let's look at your energy for this month. What is your energy this month, Virgo? It just feels, yeah. You're trying to get on top of things. King of Wands is your energy this month, which is interesting. You would maybe associate him, if you were trying to pick a sign, put a sign to it as like a Leo, maybe even a Sag or an Aries that's very developed. But the King of Rods is very noble, very conscientious. He's kind of I always see him as a very great position in terms of leading in a business, leading in life. He has a very intense leadership role. They come in at the right time. People notice them because they are the King of Wands. They have the fire, they have what it takes, they have that spark that people like. You have the spark this month, you have the fire, you have the drive to be on top of things in a way a King of Wands is. Stepping into maybe leadership opportunities and taking on leadership roles even within your life here, taking more of a lead, taking more of a strong and empowered stance. He's very empowered and also very intelligent and communicative. Let's see what your focus is this month, your goals. Okay, Virgo, your focus and your goals for December 2019. Let's get one more. Okay. Wow. Two major arcana, the Chariot and the Star. You want to move towards your dreams. You want to move towards a more transcendent way of living on a really deep level here. I don't know, you have hopes and dreams of the future. It feels like you want to get to that light at the end of a tunnel here. And you might be kind of figuring out which way is the best way, trying to keep two horses in balance here, trying to go in the right direction, trying to control the tension over opposite desires in your life so you can finally get to where you need to go, where you want to go. The star is such a beautiful energy. It's just enlightenment, inspiration. And it just feels like you really need to find this inner light that will drive you forward this month. The inner light is kind of your confidence in yourself, your ability to take tasks into, under your control and drive them towards a clear, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, clear endpoint, clear, what are you trying to say? I don't know, we need more cards. That's really weird. I just got like a really weird, like, foggy feeling there. Okay. Well, on that note, let's go week by week, and then we're going to look at your obstacles, and we're going to see how all this kind of plays in, all right? So let's do week by week with the Aquarian deck. For Cancer. I almost said Cancer. For Virgo. It's not for Cancer. For Virgos. First week of December. Wow, I like it. Things are like on the up and up. You have a lot going on and a lot that is shifting towards a more positive place. But it could be difficult and it could have you trying, keep track of a lot of things. Third week. Fourth week. Wow. It's a good month though. Yeah, we do get a Ten of Swords, but it is reversed. And it's in your third week there. So first week we get the Wheel of Fortune. Positive change, positive shifts. This is very, very good. It just feels, we've been through, there's been a lot that's happened this year, but right now it just feels like you are in this constant state of change. There are things that are just moving here. I feel like a beginning of a very positive cycle though, finally getting to where we've been wanting to go, finally getting to a more clear point that we knew we were going to get to. And by that second week, we do have the High Priestess coming up here. She is very, very mysterious, very Piscean in nature. She holds the cards, she holds the secrets within her. She knows things and has an awareness of, where we're going. And it's almost like, you've had some type of inkling. You've had almost maybe even psychic pushes that were like, the things are going to shift and they're going to shift around this time. You know that things are needing to change. Especially, you've known that that a lot of things needed to shift and change for you to get to where you wanted to go, and here it is happening. And it feels to me there's almost like this inner knowledge, this inner knowing that, even if it feels unstable and weird and we're having to let go and like confront and release a lot of the swords that have been put in our back over the past year or even longer, it's releasing for a really good reason. It's like, it just feels so freeing. Like you're saying goodbye to so many old wounds and just letting them go. We're having advantage. We're coming into power. We're coming into probably a lot more profit because we have been if we continue to follow your higher self, your intuition throughout, in terms of work and getting into that more confident, more stable, more idealized position of power that we've been trying to get to, and that you will this month because it's in your energy to take control. The Sun is in your last week, and that's success, happiness, things just coming into alignment. There's a sense of liberation from the past, an attainment of, your goals, or your personal goals, your business goals, your emotional goals even, but there is just attainment of goals. Things are changing. And you have to say goodbye and end some situations so you can come into this much better energy. So now let's look at your challenges. We're going to use the Egyptian deck here to check out your challenges and obstacles for this month. Your defining events, your obstacles. Your defining events and obstacles, Virgo, for the month of December 2019. Defining events and obstacles for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh. The Slave of the Pentacle. Seven of Swords comes out also. Wow. What else is in your obstacles or challenges this December, Virgo? There's a lot of stuff that you have to do that you might not see right now. It might be like, okay, I'm going to continue to work towards this goal. But a lot of little things seem to come up here. And they require you to stay on top of it, to stay strong, and to be very clear and succinct of mind here. If you want to get out of an unsatisfactory situation. The Slave of Pentacles comes up, and then the Seven of Swords. Yeah, we're chasing a dream. We're starting something new probably. We're anchoring ourselves, it feels like, to something more. Or putting out something that has a lot of meaning to us. However, then the Seven of Swords comes in here. And the Seven of Swords has, you know, the Five of Scepters and the Four of Cups. Five of Scepters is the the Five of Wands. This is the Four of Cups here. So there's a lot of dissatisfaction in terms of all the little things we have to deal with, you know, signing these papers. Now I got to go run over here. Now I got to go do this. Now I've got to get this done. Now I got to make sure this person's happy. Now I got to get this signed. I got to go ask for okay on this. I got to go make sure this is set up correctly. There just seems to be a lot to be done, and a lot of people having to say a lot of things to you about what it is that you're doing. And it doesn't feel very satisfactory when the Four of Cups is there. But at the same time, it's like completing these things and staying on top of it. The Mistress of the Sword and the tamed lion here. I mean, she's looking right at these Four of Cups. So you have to make a decision. You have to do something about what isn't satisfying this month. You have to tackle that dissatisfaction and do something about it. And again, there's a much more serious focus. So if things haven't been, especially in terms of financials, home, family, love, if they haven't been satisfactory, you guys want to make some decisions here to get you out of this place, to do something about this, you know? It just feels like instead of all this inaction that we've been doing here, the Tamed Lion, the Mistress of Swords, says you're strengthening in your mindset and your ability to do and your ability to make these decisions and see a situation as something that you can actually overcome. There's a sense of strength that you come into here that helps you get through all of this. It helps you do what you need to do this month. See. Obstacles to finding events, anything else for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's on the bottom of the deck here? The Nine of Scepters reversed. Needing to, oh yeah, that's definitely one thing. It's boundaries. A lot of it has to do with our boundaries. What we're willing to do for others needs to be put into ourselves this month. You do a lot for other people, Virgo, and you just do it. You're kind of like that kid in the group in school where everybody else kind of does nothing and then you do it all. That's just kind of how Virgos are. And you need to stop being that person and start letting them take the fall for what they haven't done and what they can't do. And you need to push through and really believe in yourself at this moment. The Nine of Scepters reversed might be even kind of feeling like you have indecision. Like, again, there are a lot of obstacles to overcome, and you might not be feeling very excited about having to tackle them all. However, if we can expand our boundaries and expand what we're able to do, you know, put this energy into ourselves and what we need to do to create something this month instead of what we need to do for everybody else. Expand our horizons, put up a fight. We get, ooh, what is this? The Eight of Pentacles, work. And I believe this is actually Venus in your sign. It's Venus in Virgo, I believe, is, I don't know if it's Nine of Pentacles or Eight of Pentacles. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But the Eight of Pentacles here is a very Virgo-centric card. It might even be Sun in Virgo for some of you. I don't remember 100% off the top of my head, honestly. But it always reminds me of Virgos that they're getting work done. They're going to continue to do so. Then keep at it. Keep improving. They only have 2 Pentacles left to do. So they're always ready, you know, to get to that 10 of Pentacles. They've been working towards it, and it's not going to be much longer. This has to do with work, I think, with career for you guys. You're going to see some success, but you have to be willing to do what you got to do for it and let go of the past and how things haven't worked and where you've been stabbed in the back, where people have wronged you. And again, we get the Master of the Scepter, which is the King of Wands. So you get 2 Kings of Wands, 2 very different decks. It's your challenge and your energy. almost like, again, the challenge is within you. You have to face your own challenge. This is a challenge for you to get to where you want to go. And the outcome, obviously, is beautiful by the end of the month. Beautiful as we move into 2020. It's incredible. But there's a sense of overcoming obstacles and doing what needs to be done. And you guys are good at that, so I'm really not worried. Let's see any other clarifiers that we need for this month and how it plays out. How we overcome these obstacles. There's a seriousness to all of this too. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. It's very good. You have strong, you know, you will be getting the offers that you're looking for this month, whether it's love or career. Look for equality. I mean, that's what you're looking for. A lot of people this month are looking for that Two of Cups. I think it was also Pisces, Taurus, and there was one other sign that this was in their goals, their focus of the month. And that's beautiful. You're looking for a full cup to give and to receive. There's an equal exchange here, an equal offer. There is, I mean, this is a fair exchange. That's what we want. Nobody's losing out in a fair exchange. The Fool comes up after that. You look at an offer, you make a decision. It feels to me that you take an offer. As long as you're willing to put that full cup in, you will get it back in whatever this situation is. And for a lot of you, I think it has to do with career and trusting that the situation is going to be fine. It's going to work out just fine here. Because strength comes in, self-mastery. As long as you keep on the ball, as long as you keep doing what you know is best for you in this situation and getting you where you're going to go, you're going to be fine. Strength really shows the ability to persevere at this time, to put your money where your mouth is and do it. This is a new adventure and you got to put energy into it. But look at this. The Knight of Swords comes in after that. You're going to be receiving, I mean, a lot of communication, a lot of things to do. It feels like you're going to be running around a lot, honestly, with this energy. A lot of here, there, everywhere. But very quickly, we get to that Four of Wands. Completion, contentment, happiness, getting where we've wanted to go. That perfect harmony, that perfect place of harmony of, you know, a well-earned, bountiful, peaceful, prosperous harvest coming into alignment, having that new home, having things be where we want them to be, getting to where we have been trying to get to, and living that life. So it's all there as we enter 2021. And you're so close to it, but you are asked to, it feels like run a relay race. All right, let's pull some not so much some clarifiers, some, why do I want to call them that? Oracle cards. Watch out for big things happening around mid-month when we do have Jupiter trining Uranus and Taurus. I think it's the 15th, and that's going to be big for huge upheavals, changes, shifts in terms of career. Things to finally, it feels like, I don't know, it feels good though. It feels like they're shifting towards the right direction. You might have to, you know, make some sacrifices, notice some uncomfortable things, but as long as you're willing to work with it and do what needs to be done, like Jupiter is willing to give you the success, give you the rewards that you so clearly deserve. Let's pull a couple of Romance Angel Oracle cards. Ooh, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and what else, Virgo? I'm really excited to do the love readings. Forgiving and learning. Okay, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Let me show you these cards here. So, working on your partnership, yeah. If this is a love relationship, it's like you guys are coming into alignment. You're releasing stuff from the past and you are, again, forgiving and learning, releasing, healing the past here, and focusing on the love in the present moments. You have to let things go. So let it go. Let whatever has been holding you back go. Fights, you know, past trauma, reasons to not trust somebody, etc. It's time to let this stuff go and just really put all your heart and soul into the now and working on your relationship if it needs it. Put these guys down. We're going to get a Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. All right, messages for Virgo of guidance, advice for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, invisibility, authenticity. If I find it. Okay, here it is. The concept of invisibility is a double-edged sword. Whilst it is a powerful tool to be able to gain information or to assist whilst no one sees, individuals using it are privy to information that may not be for them, and it may be taken out of context or unethically. It is a power of manipulation and easily abused. The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to shine our light out into the world and to take our roles. Hiding our talents, not expressing our true selves, stealing others' ideas or work, and being someone else rather than your authentic self are all aspects to consider should this card appear in your reading. Let's pull one more for you, actually, because I think I got 2 or 3 for all the other signs. Let's pull one more. Anything else that they need to know? Oh, I knew there was one more. And I knew it was going to be you. Well, I didn't know, but I had a feeling it was going to be a pretty major one. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. Here it is. I love this card. Allow yourself to relax into the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. Know, too, that it is important to recognize that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. You guys are in that most magical hour of all. Things are shifting and shifting in a really positive direction for you guys. So thank you so much, my Virgos. Thank you so much for all of your support, especially to my Virgo subscribers. And if you haven't, do make sure to subscribe. Do make sure to hit that little wiggly bell that'll notify you when I go live. I've been going live quite a bit lately, and it's been fun. I'm going to try to do that more. And it'll also notify you whenever I put up a video daily or monthly or even a love video. So definitely check that out, guys. Check me out over on Instagram, and keep an eye out for the love readings as well as the 2020 to 2021 readings. Have a wonderful and blessed month, my lovely Virgos. Namaste.